you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Right back at the O2 Arena here in London, England, and man, are you royalty around these parts. I mean, you can barely make your way to the octagon.
John, stop, John. Oh, stop, John. Please stop. I'm not faulty. Okay, maybe in England, they might love your boy DC.
Lee getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in waving his arms.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter, setting it up and then throwing that head kick over the top. Nice job setting it up. Good job landing. Great offense.
Outstanding kick there by Lee. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Just missed with the left there.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Lee gets caught by that straight hand.
More strikes to the head.
Straight punches.
Oh, well-timed overhand there by Lee. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice jab.
Defensively responsible, nice block.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Lee gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. And that one certainly found the target. Straight right is there. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Great punch. That left hook was crazy.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. There's that body shot. Double leg takedown is true.
Big ground and pound.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Oh, another head kick lands. How is this man still standing? Unbelievable toughness, but even better execution on the other side.
He blocked that punch.
Nice punch by Lí.
Nice leg kick.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Back and forth we go. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Final seconds of round one. Round two next.
All right, take a seat, man. Deep breaths, breathe forward. All right. Now, I need you to refocus, and we're going to take this fight in a different direction. I want you to start.
All right, so a huge round for him there, DC, particularly when it came to the head kicks. Take us through the replay.
I mean, those head kicks were beautiful. He was finding a spot. He was wrapping it around his opponent's arms and landing those head kicks over and over and over. He did a good job of really setting his opponent up with his hands and then taking those opportunities that were presented to him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Lee's kick is blocked.
Oh, he hurt him bad. Oh, my goodness.
Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Clean punch.
3, 4, 5 punch combination. Let's go.
Oh, beautiful kick to the head. Both guys appeared to land there.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Got to get better defensively, or that's going to be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's got to tuck that elbow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got that elbow flaring, and every time his opponent's going right up under it, landing right to the body. He's got to do something different right now, or he's going to get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Oh, nice takedown defense. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head. Nice kick, yep. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, and the high kick lands.
Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Lands a jab. Nails man, has his chin been tested early? Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Lí. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
There's his jab. Well, mixing it up beautifully tonight. Now he touches him with the left. Oh, that head kick was nasty. And he continues to work the body here. 20 seconds left.
Oh!
Knee to the body. I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
All right, take a seat. That was a good round, but I need you to be a little bit more accurate this time. I need you to land those kicks this round. Start mixing up your attacks.
All right, what a 5 minutes it was, DC. Take us through the replay, if you would.
The story of the round was the knees. Every time they came into contact, he was looking to drive his knee into the body of his opponent. And if his opponent ever thought body knee coming, he would just mix up the target and try to take it up top.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Best punch in the game, beautiful jab.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, that one landed, yep. Ooh, the head kick lands.
Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Nice job by the defensive fighter. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Big inside kick. He's taking too many of those inside low kicks, man. That leg is getting beat up.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Nice job blocking that punch.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Lee's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side right now. It's kind of hard to look at, Daniel.
He lands a big knee to the body.
The fighters separate. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, and another strike landed flush by Lee.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Short time now in the round.
He's got the single collar tied.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Trying to kick the leg out. It's a nice jab by him there. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Oh, rips the body shot there.
He lands a switch knee.
Oh, and he lands yet another jab. Hey, it pays to be the longer fighter.
Another knee.
All right, 3 rounds down,
Stop,
potentially
stop.
2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Lee. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Nice body shot.
Come on, he's leading through it. Let's make it work.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Perfect execution on that tee. Superman punch, not always easy to execute. He did so there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Lee's kick attempt there blocked. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, switch kick. Kick lands. I really hope this man doesn't have to sneeze tomorrow. It is not going to feel good. He has absorbed a whole lot of damage to the body, and they might stop this fight soon.
Could you imagine what his ribs feel like right now after taking all that damage to the body? It's visible. He looks like he's overreacting. He's wincing. It's hard to watch, man. Very hard to watch.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Lee's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, huge knee to the head. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Rips the body there.
Lands another beautiful kick.
And now the jab gets through. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Lee's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Punishing kick there. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, let's go. Look, 30 seconds.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Oh, nice.
Under 20 seconds now to go. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
All right.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Big power shot there.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. Massive elbow from the clinch.
Oh, nice jab there by Lee. Well, the head kick has been his primary weapon thus far, but he doesn't telegraph it, so the opponent doesn't know if he's attacking the body, if he's going low, or if he's going to go upstairs. So he has gone upstairs repeatedly and to great effect in this matchup tonight.
Oh!
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Lee's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
That elbow got to the target very quick in the clinch.
Let's open up that cut more now.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, oftentimes when you see damage like this, things are critical. We don't always see a referee calling a doctor for body strikes, but maybe this would be a case to call him.
This is one of those situations where something abnormal is going to feel pretty good. We don't see it very often, but this is one of those times where doctor needs to come in and check this guy out. That's a beautiful body kick. Nice elbow. I can't tell if that opened up his elbow.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
His hands are down. High kick, high kick.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
Big shot to the body.
Oh, and he lands again. Oh, single collar tie here.
Look for your double leg.
Just misses with the straight right. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. Lee gets stung by that leg kick.
Another one.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Left punch is clean, followed by a right.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, that's a good knee to the body there by Lee. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
20 seconds to go in the fight. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-46, and 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee, lighten up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about.